It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, it was not too long ago that we were listening to some classic Peter Gabriel here on the channel. It was back in May that we heard his classic So album. It was celebrating its 40th anniversary and we heard the whole thing. I absolutely loved it. So I was not planning on returning to the music of Peter Gabriel so soon on the channel, but one of our Council of Doug's members alerted me last week to the latest song from Peter's ongoing lunar layout and rollout of OI, his 11th studio album as a solo artist. We heard Been Undone, the first song from this new album, back in January, and I remember very much enjoying it. He's been releasing a new song every full moon this year, and so on this past Strawberry Moon, Peter released I Belong to the Sky, and that's the one that we're going to hear today. I found a little bit about this song, Peter talking about this song specifically, and here's what he says. He says, "It's another song which has taken a while to grow. It was a candidate in some form for the I.O. record, but it did not get finished, and it was always one of my favorites. The starting point of the song was the timpani tom-tom pattern, which was inspired by an old film called Jazz on a Summer's Day, and also a wonderful drummer called Chico Hamilton." Really cool. He also says this: "I'm a strong believer that reality is more malleable than we imagine, and that if you really make strong pictures of something happening, you really affect the chances of it materializing. Visualizing how dreams leave their nest is the main topic of this particular song." And he goes on to say, one of the things that the technological revolution is doing is accelerating the amount of time it takes for our thoughts to become material things. And I think he's onto something there. He says, the time it takes to transform an idea into something material is being radically cut. And in this song, the verses have a more dreamlike, like on your back and look up at the sky type of a feeling, whereas in the chorus, it's all about the execution, the materializing, the manifesting, right? So it's going to be quite interesting to hear this song. My buddy on the council said of all of the songs on the album so far, this is his favorite. And so I decided to take note and listen to it this week. So that's what we are up to. It's about 7.5 minutes in duration, and we are hearing the Bright Side mix that is available. We have lots of musicians that have contributed to this track. Manu Katché on the drums, Peter Gabriel and Richard Chappell on rhythm programming, Evan Smith on percussion, the great Tony Levin on the bass. We've got David Rhodes and Katie May on guitars, Peter Gabriel, Brian Eno, Faye Dalla, and Evan Smith are on piano and synthesizers. Evan Smith provides some brass, and then we get Peter Gabriel, Melanie Gabriel, and Faye Dalla on backing vocals, and of course, Peter Gabriel is our lead vocalist. Let's get to it, friends. This is I Belong to the Sky from Peter Gabriel. Here we go. Cool. Yeah, F minor.
belong to the sky. All the blue and the white, all the stars in the night,
Well,
and the sun shining.
I belong to the sky, all the blue and the white, all the stars in the night, and the sun shining.
Sun paints a smile from the east to the west. Quiet now as dreams leave their nest, leave their nest.
The dreams leave their nest. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dee-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum.
As dreams leave their nest, leave their nest.
Pretty static during the verses.
I belong to the sky.
And Peter's got this
I belong
knack
to the sky. You can go,
of just layering and layering and layering and finding a groove.
you can be anyone. Move your mind as you learn how to fly.
Yeah, there's the F major chord. Back to minor.
From the east to the west. Quiet now as dreams leave their nest, leave their nest.
The street to life, bringing the dream into life. We're manifesting. There's no crash cymbals. I went to hit one in my in my air drums. There's no bright sounds like cymbals. It's all earthy.
We're watching the flame from the biggest bangs, from the edge of the universe when it all began.
We're watching the flame from the biggest bangs from the edge of the universe where it all began.
When it all began.
How beautiful to be able to observe. So it's a basic progression. nothing that's stepping out and taking the lead. It's just everybody working together, doing their part. We're bringing it down. Bringing the dream to life.
The picture is falling.
That's cool. How cool is that? I mean, we get Peter Gabriel being kind of a guru for us, being someone that's, hey, reality is what you make of it, y'all. Bring it down. Bring the dream into life. Make it work. The picture is forming. I love all of that. It reminds me, there was something that I saw, maybe it was a short or a reel on social media. It hasn't been too long ago, but they were talking about spirituality in general and what does it all mean and how are we all connected. And we've got such great tools now to see into the universe and to observe, to help us to plumb the depths of this existence and what it means. And someone said, we are made up of the same elements that are in the universe. We are the universe, and we are the universe's manifestation that allows the universe to observe itself. And that phrase has really stuck with me for the last couple of weeks, and I dig it. It's kind of cool to think, yeah, this is consciousness. Biology is the way that the universe forms itself, aligns itself so that it may observe itself and learn and revel and play and all of that. Amazing. Peter has a way of doing something so profound, but yet there's nothing inherently groundbreaking in what he's doing musically. He's just an F minor, and he's just grooving around in F and having a good old time with it. Sometimes he brings in that A natural to make it an F major chord, and sometimes, most of the time, he's just in F pentatonic minor, just having a good old time. And it's the layering, it's all of the sounds, it's the contributions, the basic contributions of all of these different people, but different sources that combine to make reality what it is, our experience what it is, our our entire sense of being into what it means. It's really fascinating when you think about it. And Peter strikes me as a very spiritual, interested in the big questions type of artist, and he's got a way of bringing it down and bringing it into life in a way that not many musicians or artists can. I want to leave you today by talking about the cover art. I read a little bit about this. It's fascinating. It's called Nimbus de Toekomst 1 2019. Nimbus de Toekomst 1 2019. And it's by Berno Schmilde. And the photograph is by Cassander Ifnik Schattenkirk. I think I got that right. Hope so. Peter says, I loved this image of the sky. The cloud is brought inside. The mixture of outside and interior worlds. I think that's what the song is all about. The mix between the interior and the exterior and the transition between them. So I was very happy that we were allowed to make use of this image. Yeah. What's inside us is what's outside us. What's outside is what is inside. What is what is, you know? And he continues to be patient enough. He could have brought this out, like he said, for the IO album, and he didn't. He was patient enough to let it be and to let it become what it needed to be until it was ready to be shared with the rest of the world. And I'm here for it, friends. What a lovely tune. After all these years, Peter still got it, friends. His music is still moving. Every time I hear it, man, it's so wonderful. So it's great to get back to some brand new music from Peter Gabriel, his latest, I Belong to the Sky, from the ongoing rollout of his 11th studio album, OI. Maybe we'll come back to more from this album, but when it's done, hopefully we'll be able to come back to it and listen to the whole darn thing. Until that time, friends, I will say thank you for being with me and for sharing some great music with Peter Gabriel. But for today, I believe that is going to be all. I thank you very much for hanging out with me. We've been listening to I Belong to the Sky from Peter Gabriel. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.